class begins with a bunch of strangers coming together where they don't know anything about each other, they don't know anything about who they are, how they're going to react, they don't even know what the class is about. They get broken up into squads, into groups, into teams, and we start teaching them. Fire chemistry is a big portion, whether it's gas, wood, wildland environment, methane, propane, magnesium, burning metals. They all have different properties of how they burn, and you've got to be a student of fire to know how they're going to react. You will learn the properties of how fire will layer into buildings. You'll learn why she flashes over and an entire room erupts into fire in a heartbeat, and why that kills firefighters. You'll learn what a backdraft is, how they occur, why they occur, and you will learn to mitigate those dangers. And then we start showing them some of the equipment that they have to use. So we'll start with their outfits, their SCBAs, their turnout gear, their breathing apparatus, as you will, and their personal protection equipment. Then they move into, like I said, the ladders and how to carry tools and how to carry equipment and carry forcible entry things and how to break things, which is a big part of our job. And then we'll go into some more extrication of vehicles to get patients out of vehicles and some of the medical component involved with that.
Once you're in the course for a few weeks, there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of math, a lot of chemistry, a lot of science. You'll know if it's for you or not. Some people make it, some don't. And unfortunately, you'll know fairly quick in the class if it's for you or not for you.
So now we can come in like this and pretty well be single file as best we can, and yet I can still help out. All right? Now who should be calling this? You should. She should still be calling this. Where should the third person be? Still at the feet. You only have two. What are you going to do? You're going to do two at the head? No, you have one at the head, one at the feet. Right? That's where your operation needs to occur.
Teamwork's the big thing that we promote throughout the class. You've always got somebody with you, that watches your back and you watch theirs. And that's part of breaking them up into the squad. So.
You don't have to worry about twisting as much. When you come to this edge, the hardest part is the edge. Put your feet on the edge, start committing yourself back.
Trusting your equipment, overcoming your fears, is the concept of fire essentials, of a firefighter 1 and 2 course.
Give yourself. Put your hand out all the way. Oh, Harris has you on belay here. He's helping you. Harris got you on belay. Harris got you on stop.
Rappelling in and of itself is just another concept of trusting your equipment and trusting the people that are there helping you.
Good. What do you say? I like that. What do you say? What? Off rappel. Off rappel. Off rappel.
We find people that are not real, the concept just doesn't seem to be, they don't seem to be grasping the concept of what we're trying to accomplish. At least from an instructor standpoint, you kind of see the glass look and the confusion, so you talk to them more and more, and then you get to the drill field, to the training field, where there's a little more reality to it, and all of a sudden it clicks. Simulator of a gas leak fire. That is a liquid propane gas that has ignited and needs to be shut off. So the crew is advancing using 2 hose lines to create a fog curtain, using what's described as a fog nozzle, to advance in a systematic method to push the gas and flames away from them until the center commander can reach down, shut off the nozzle, and then back the crew out. And we're backing out the crew in the same manner. They have to advance together to keep the streams so they don't separate. As soon as the streams separate at all, the possibility exists that the gas can come between, over, under, and the flames can come through the barrier and can burn the firefighters. There was definite potential for people to get very burned. They were in respiratory protection, they were in their full protective equipment, and they were advancing in a method that we had practiced that drill multiple times before we ever put fire to it on other times. Can you train for every situation? No, you can't train for every situation, and that's where you have to be flexible, and the commander has to have enough confidence in himself and his own people to adapt to the things that you can never prepare for everything. By the end of the class, us as instructors were standing back on their last drill days, allowing them to help teach each other and to help each other. And at that point, we knew we had the family concept licked, and that these people would work together and be able to do. And that's important to us. To be successful in this job, you've got to have the desire to learn, the dedication to work, and the ability to listen. Everything else, doesn't matter where you come from, what your background entails. If you've got those three elements, we can help mold you into where you need to be. But that's what you have to have coming in, is that desire and dedication. We're not here to drum anybody out. We're not here to make this an exclusive club. We're here to help people be successful. We want them to be successful.
One more time, I'd like to present to you graduating class of 2006 Firehouse.
Watching them graduate is just inspiring. Things happen throughout the course that they face challenges that they've never had to face before, and you feel like a parent, and a huge amount of satisfaction.
This class builds the steam, the camaraderie. Every one of these people is good people.
And you would trust your life with these people?
Yes, I would. Absolutely.
Wow, I'm getting so much more than I expected. You know, when I started the course, I wanted to get the certification, and it's so much more than that. I've learned so much. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tell you.
I think this class changes everybody as a person. Everybody has to face fears that they may or may not know exist, from claustrophobia to heat to self-survival, which I think everybody has, to heights, to knowledge, to brain challenges. The list can go on and on of things that these people have to face in themselves every day. So I think everybody walks away from this class changed and hopefully improved.